Okay, well, hello everyone. It's day 3 of Nano and another lovely day here in England. Raining. Hopefully it will stop before 5. If it doesn't, oh well, I'll get wet later. Anyway, my progress. I have done today, forgotten already, 10,589. When I got up today, I said to myself that if I could reach 10,000 words, I'd be happy, and I have. And to be honest, I am. I started earlier and I wasn't quite sure how I felt, but as I went along, I started to get into the feel of it, which is good. I think this happened to me last year. I had a few days where I didn't really feel it. I had to get into it, and I think I'm starting to get there now. Honestly, I think Sebastian's death helped with that. I think it's given me direction, how it's helped me to get started on the path that I wanted to go down with the novel, which is good. I didn't have that stepping stone before that I do now. So I've written about 3,000 words, which I'm proud of. I'm not doing as well as one of my friends, Phoenix, who is kicking everyone's butt, basically. But I'm happy for her. She's doing very well, and I'm proud of her. Right, what did I do today? I introduced a few new characters. Felipe featured properly today. I also described him a little bit. I just want to say that he and Christian were fighting at the beginning. Felipe is much younger, much smaller, less experienced, but he's more agile and less cocky. So Felipe actually won the fight. Felipe is based now, I've cast him, on Alessandro Giuliani. Another Battlestar Galactica face. It's terrible. He's not the only extra one either. I cast Christian as well. Christian is Ron Perlman. I couldn't help myself. Christian actually featured yesterday, as I said. Anyway, Felipe featured. He's another friend of Cole's. Stands with Cole during the Pack's grief, along with Elizabeth, and a female who is very close to Felipe showed up. Another youngster who touches Cole's back for comfort. Her name is Sophia. And she is, let me just make sure I get her name right, Stephanie Jacobson. I hope I'm saying that right. She was also in Battlestar Galactica. She was in Razor. I just found a good picture of her, and she fit really well. So yes, that's Sophia. She seems very stern. I haven't really gone into her yet. She just showed up out of nowhere. This extra female who I didn't know existed. Who else did I feature? Ah, yes. The alpha female showed up today. She didn't really do anything. She was standing in the background. Basically what happened is I had Emily comforting Cole. That scene came out much shorter than I expected. There wasn't a lot of conversation, but it was for me it was a nice, touching daughter-son moment. The only things I've ever really shown in fics before are the father-son moments, which I had fun with. So it was nice to show Emily and Cole. It was nice to show a bit of their bond, a bit of the softness and the love there. So I had that, and then Emily tells Cole that they're hunting at midnight, hunting for Sebastian's killer. So at midnight, Cole doesn't rest. His mother tells him to rest, but he can't. At midnight he goes outside, and Gareth addresses the pack. I didn't feature any of that dialogue because what I find really hard is to do any kind of inspirational speech or address to a large group without it sounding, to me, awfully cheesy. So I cheated. I covered Cole's feelings at that moment, how he was hearing the words but not really taking them in. He was consumed by his own anger and need for vengeance. But yes, the alpha female was standing behind and back from Gareth. And the alpha female is, this is such a hard name, Alswitha. in my head, she is and always will be Tori Higginson, another beautiful woman. Yes, she hasn't actually done anything yet, but beside her was standing another male in the pack, a huge tank of a male, the senior fighter, which basically means that he is the, below the alphas and the betas, he is the most dominant wolf. He leads the fighters, he's basically their general. Well, not their general, I guess you could say their captain, because Gareth would be the general. Yes, he is called Tafari, and he's of African descent, and he became Michael Clark Duncan very quickly. He was there. I actually cheated. I broke one of my own rules. I hadn't disconnected the internet, I forgot, and I looked up a name for him. I wanted him to have an authentic African name. So yes, he featured. What happened from there was Gareth came down and addressed Cole and asked him to lead the hunt, because he was so close to Sebastian and he feels it's right to give Cole that, I'd say, honour. Yes, so Cole leads the hunt, and they go through the trees. He finds where Sebastian was shot, and from there he finds a hill hidden by undergrowth, or overgrowth, whichever you like. And, well, before the hunt even starts, he smells the arrow that they've removed from Sebastian after he died. And he's in wolf form at the time, and he just growls. It's like a hiss of a growl, it's so sharp, and Theodore, his father, communicates to everyone that Cole smelt vampires. So yes, they find this hill, and from there, Cole says yes, it is vampires. There were 3 of them there when they shot Sebastian from the hill, and Gareth asked him to follow the trail, and they're on the go for about an hour. They're about an hour away from the manor where the pack live, and at the edge of the trees they find a house, a mansion in fact, a big mansion, and they watch it for a while. And they come to this horrible realization that not only are vampires in their territory, but they have a coven nearby, which is not good. In the game right now, covens are basically extinct. Vampires exist, but werewolves wiped out covens. Werewolves are dominant in my world. But this is so far back that covens are still strong. Are still going. So yes, that'll be fun. I'm moving along in the mystery, which I feel really good about. I actually feel very good about the novel today. It's a shame that I have to work, because I would write a lot more. I may write a little bit more before I go, but it's 2:20 in the afternoon now, and I have to have my dinner yet as well, so I don't know if I'll have time. I might see if I can get a tiny bit more out before bed. If I do, I'll make another video, just a little one, before I go to bed tonight. It will mean sacrificing sleep before work in the morning. But you know what, I'm feeling in a good place now, so I would rather lose a little bit of sleep and make more progress while it's charged in my mind, because I think I know where I want to go, but I haven't gone any further because the dialogue wasn't there. Before I run out of time, I've got my stopwatch running now, so I don't run out of time. I was listening to today. This probably helped a lot. This is one of the most inspirational CDs I've got. I had the Transformers score today, the score music. It is stunning. My god, seriously, buy it. It will help you write all the time. It doesn't matter what you're writing, it always helps me. But yes, I'm feeling good. I'd like to give a shout out to Buffy again. I'm glad you had a better day on day 2, and I look forward to seeing what progress you make today. Yes, I think that's it. I'm going to drink my tea now because it's going cold, and I'll leave this here. And if I don't see you later on today, then I will see you tomorrow on day 4 of Nano. Goodness. Bye.